Live and Let Die by Ian Fleming, narrated by Rory Kinnear. I find the plot of this novel more than a little silly. It involves a Harlem gangster called Mr. Big, because of course that's his name. As a side note, I have to say that Fleming was not great at coming up with names for gangsters or their organizations. The ones in Goldfinger are memorably bad. Back to the review. Mr. Big is smuggling pirate gold of all things from Jamaica to finance SMERSH, the secretive Soviet spy agency. And as if Harlem gangsters, pirate loot, and Russian spies weren't ridiculous enough, let's not forget Solitaire, the fortune teller. The book version is a little different to the Jane Seymour we know from the film. She's Haitian, so unlikely to have a cut-glass English accent, and she has black hair, not brown. While the film plays up her virginity, that's not the case in the book. Bond is joined on this caper by Felix Leiter, his CIA counterpart. They visit Mr. Big's nightclubs and are captured, although Bond avoids execution when Solitaire lies to protect him, because of course she does. He's Bond. Solitaire later contacts Bond seeking his help to escape Mr. Big's control, and the two travel by train to Florida, because a slow-moving train that should take a whole day to reach its destination is clearly the best way to escape, not a plane or even driving. And why Florida? Why not Washington State on the West Coast? In Florida, while Bond and Leiter investigate a warehouse that's being used for smuggling, Solitaire is kidnapped by Mr. Big's henchmen. I think the word henchman is criminally underused these days. Leiter is badly maimed by the goons who feed him to some sharks who are being kept in a handy tank, leaving him with a missing hand. Meanwhile, Bond discovers that the gold coins are being smuggled in the bottom of fish tanks. So things happen, we're back in Jamaica, more things happen, and Bond kills Mr. Big, frees Solitaire, recovers the treasure, and dismantles the Soviet-linked operation. The end. I've heard this as an audiobook before with David Runtoul narrating. He's perfect. This version comes up very short in comparison. Rory Kinnear's delivery is wrong on so many levels. For the most part, he sounds like he's voicing a travelogue. There's no excitement in his voice, just a very bland delivery. When there's a fight scene, Kinnear merely reads out the lines from the page. There's no sense of tension, no atmosphere. When it comes to doing the characters, he attempts different voices and different accents with varying degrees of success. His Bond is limp and lifeless. He's just a posh guy. There's nothing in his voice that would charm a woman into bed at 50 paces. His Felix Leiter is also wide of the mark. First of all, he's supposed to be Texan, but there's no hint of an accent there. Even his bland, generic American accent doesn't fit. The vowels are often wrong, and the T is pronounced where an American would have a D or just drop it, for example at the end of a word. That said, I did enjoy him doing the tee-hee giggle, and of course he's called tee-hee because Fleming. As for the story, it's long and rambling. We spend an interminable time with Bond in the Caribbean doing nothing of importance. Overall, I'd give the book a 3 out of 5 and the narrator a 2 out of 5. How about you? Have you listened to this or any of the other Bond novels? What do you think about them? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as I release a new review every week. Thanks for watching.